Good everybody, welcome back to Mr. T's Toy House. Today I got a slightly mixed bag of goodies for you today. I'm going to start off with some Subaru, and I'll move along to some Porsche, and then I'm going to finish up on some Aston Martin. So I hope you enjoy it. Got me a sharp knife today and a glass of water. Nice t-shirt. And we'll get into it, eh? Cheers everybody. Thanks for watching my show. Thanks for keeping up with keeping up. And with that note, I'll get straight into it. So first and foremost, we got these, I can't remember what the set was called now. It was called the off-road set. Got this little Subaru Brat. These appeared in my country, the old Subaru Brats. Yeah, quite well known round. I remember a mate having one. Could lock it into four-wheel drive, and we would sort of have a little bit of fun in it. This one here is a little bit more hotted up than his one. This one was pretty raw. But yeah, this one's real chunky monkey. I like it. Just the back of the card so you guys can see the set. I think you've probably noticed I've probably opened most of those actually in my past one, if you want to have a wee look. But there she goes, the Brat. You can see right in the back there. Nice detailing on the back there. I actually quite like the Subaru when it comes to Hot Wheels. I think in my collection this is the first of the Brats that I've opened. Maybe I've opened one, but I think it was a mainline from memory. But yeah, no, cool colour. Can't say I ever saw them with this colour and striping, but I think it's quite suiting. Rubber wheels, metal base, metal chassis, very cool piece. So that's the Subaru Brat, old machine. Now we'll get into something a little bit more modern. The Circuit Legends that just come out recently. They have this beautiful BRZ Subaru Pandem. You can see it there. See the back of the set there. You guys will remember I opened this one. Cool piece that. It's still probably my favourite casting of the year, but we'll see how it goes when it gets to the end of the year, and I'll pull out my favourites and let you guys know. Sharp knife. Always pays to have a sharp knife when opening these things. You don't want a blunt knife and it's slipping and slashing through you. At least with a sharp knife, mate, it just goes through like butter. Cool piece, the BRZ. I'd seen them in Hot Wheels before I'd ever seen them on the street, and then I saw one on the street and I never realised how small they are. They're almost like a little compact car. Nice details back there with the wee fin. It's actually a really big fin for the size of the car. Dance Floor Guru in the background, bringing you those nice upbeat dancey tunes. Choice. Nice piece this. I do have some other ones around. There's all my Subarus in there. I keep them all in these nice little wee things in their sets. So I've got a mainline version there. Not quite sure when this came out. I think it was this year. It's either this year or last year. I do remember opening this quite recently. Plastic wheels, plastic base. Very, very light. Unlike this one. Metal base, rubber wheels. You can see the two side by side. You guys can tell me what you prefer, whether you prefer the nice plain blue or this really cool Pandem look. To me, this is definitely my favourite of the two. I like this Pandem writing on the side there, and its little logo right beside it. Always reminds me of the Penthouse logo. Anyway, cool pieces. Alright, so I'm just going to move through these quite briskly, as I don't like to hold you guys up. I like to get on with getting on. This one here, a Porsche from Matchbox. Lucky enough to find one of these in store. These generally go like hotcakes. I can't keep up with them. But this one here is a 2023 Porsche 911 Rally-E. There you go. So there it is there. Back of the card. Shows you what we pay to get these particular cars. Warehouse $10. Farmers $11.99. Right, sharp knife time. I have another wee glass of water with you. That's great. It's been a hot day today. We're sort of moving into summer, but it's still spring here. Windy, hot, and the other day we had hail. New Zealand's quite well known for having 4 seasons in a day. The day it hailed just happened to be the day I'd set up the barbecue. It was hot and beautiful, and then just like that, with a flick of a finger, all these dark grey clouds came, and before you knew it, my barbecue was ruined and became an indoor barbecue. But that was okay. We're used to that in New Zealand. Beautiful little Matchbox box. I keep the boxes. I don't put the cars in them. I put them in my little collector cases with the box on one side and the car on the other. Not quite sure why I keep the boxes, but I think it just sort of keeps them a little bit more genuine. Now you can see this comes with this little bit, and I'll show you. Hopefully I can sort it out. I love these. They've got moving parts, the doors open. Really good value for money, these. Even though I pay $11 for them, it's got moving parts. If you can see carefully, you can see right in the interior there. Not highly detailed, but that's fine. The wheels are rubber. The base is metal. The chassis feels a little plasticky, but I'm okay. I'm happy with that. Main reason I really wanted this car was because of this thing here. This comes off, the rally version of it, so I can take that off, and if you see carefully, there's a couple of holes in there. That's what this piece is for, this little wee black number. Hopefully I can just pop it on there. First time I tried it, and there we go, look. We've got just a plain old classic Rally-E Porsche. There you go, and there's our little wee carry bit on top. Eventually I'll put this one back on, and this one will just sit on its side. Very cool. I like that. That will go with my Matchbox collectors. Yeah, nothing much on the back there. Alright, so now Aston Martin. Right, so I'm just going to flick you through what Aston Martin I have, and then we're going to open another one that I don't have. Aston Martin 177. One character we know quite well for Aston Martin, and that's old Mr. James Bond. There we go, there's the DB5. If I get them wrong, I do apologise. I'm just working off my memory. Love this piece. This came in, believe it or not, a Fast and Furious piece. My James Bond ones are in retro collectors, and they won't be coming out of their packets. They will stay exactly the way they are. As good luck trying to find retro these days, because that packaging is long gone. Now this one here is the DBS, I think it is. Beautiful, beautiful Hot Wheels, this one. I love the gunmetal grey with these spoked wheels. Metal base, plastic wheels. A beautiful piece. We've got the Speedster. Can't say I've ever seen these on my roads. To be quite honest, New Zealand roads you probably really, I don't think I've ever seen an Aston Martin on our roads. We've got the Valkyrie. I love this. I don't know why I don't have one in with a metal base and rubber wheels, because I love the casting. It's a cool looking casting. Definitely one of those real fast looking cars. And then of course we got this one that came out, the imaginary salt flat Aston Martin. I would love to see this be built, and I would love to see it race. These are really wicked pieces. I love the shape, I love the look, with the yellow colour and the stripes. It just looks the part. Alright, so now let's just get onto it like I like to do, and we have this Aston Martin Vantage GTE from the Euro Speed collection. I've already opened the Ferrari, I believe, the LaFerrari in this set, and I will have these other ones somewhere in the future. But this particular Aston Martin I want to get into my collection as quick as possible. As you can see, I've got quite a few Aston Martins, and I would like to add to it. If there are any other Aston Martin Hot Wheels castings out there, please let me know. I'm rather interested in trying to get probably most of the Aston Martins that are out there. I believe I'm doing pretty well. I may even have them all. I'm not too really worried about the livery. It's just trying to get all the castings. Yeah, look at that. That's out of its packet, and it looks mean as. Look at that. Nice and low to the ground. Got that little Aston Martin shape that comes around here still. The bottom here, look, there's big fat steps on it. I like the colour. The colour suits the car. Kind of one of those things that, like, you would almost imagine these would glow in the dark. That would look really good going very, very fast down the street, sorry, or in the city. Nice details on the back, details on the front, rubber wheels, metal base, and it's a heavy casting. Choice. Alright, that's me and Aston Martin today. I got a difference. Very, very cool. Alright, so thanks for watching, everybody. Hit the subscribe button, that always helps. Like button just lets me know that you like it. I'm not too worried about the demographic. Just the fact that you're liking what I'm doing definitely encourages me to keep going. Yeah, so thank you very much. If you've got a mate out there though that is into Hot Wheels, please hit that share button. That always helps too, because he might subscribe, hopefully. Alright, thank you very much. Cheers for coming. Hope you enjoyed Dance Floor Guru. Hope you enjoyed my little Matchbox Hot Wheels die-cast cars. Hope you enjoyed my show. Hope you're having a great time at home. If you're in New Zealand, I hope it's getting good weather. If you're in the other side of the world, hopefully you're getting a good dump of snow and going out and playing in it. Cheers, everybody.